gear, and the car felt like I hit the brakes. Like I jerked, and then all of a sudden I gained power back and it was normal. Like my car's been acting very strange. I don't got no codes. Like the readings are good on the AP. I just don't know what's wrong with my car. It's just been acting like this for a while. I just hit 38K yesterday. I'm at 38K with 3843, and I want to get walnut blasted soon because I have a feeling that's probably it, because I've been tuned for a while and I really haven't did my valves, and I already know they're bad. I didn't let you guys know earlier. I forgot my camera at the house, so I'm recording off of my GoPro. That's why the quality's bad. It's a Hero 6 Black. I gotta mess around with it. I'm just recording with it. I didn't mess with none of the settings to try to make the quality better, but I have seen other GoPro footage and it looks way better than mine, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Beautiful weather though. It's 67 degrees out. It's super nice today. It feels so good. This Florida weather is on and off, cold and hot. I have antlers on my car for Christmas and they're hanging on for dear life. I wish you guys could see it. I'm trading my trunk, which is a pure red STI trunk, for this Vis trunk. But the catch is his Subi is DGM, so it's like a dark gray metallic, and mine's pure red. So we're trading trunks, and I have to add my headlights on top because he obviously wouldn't trade since our trunks are the wrong color. But I added that and some diodynamic sea lights, brand new in the box, never used, never opened, none of that. And that's what we're gonna do right here. We're gonna trade for trade. He planned on wrapping my trunk, which is the pure red, his color, I guess, or he's wrapping it some color. I don't know if he's gonna wrap it DGM or some kind of gray, as close as he can get it, but he's wrapping it. He already bought the wrap. He's gonna try to do it himself, if not take it to a shop and provide the wrap. But I got a pretty good deal. Usually I would have to drive 5+ hours for this trunk, because the last dude I was gonna get, he had this Vis trunk. I was gonna drive just about 6 hours. He lived in Tampa and I'm about 6 hours away from Tampa, but luckily this dude's an hour and a half away from me. It's pretty hard to find this trunk locally, just because nobody really has the money to buy the trunk. Like this trunk is pretty rare where I'm from in Florida. You don't really find them local like this. Like I literally messaged Jude. I was like, I bet your inbox is flooded with messages, and he was like, yeah, it's freaking blown up. And I was like, I bet, like, this doesn't happen often. And he was like, he's just waiting for the best offer, and he picked me because I guess I offered him the best out of everybody that messaged him. This Honda behind me gave me a little thumbs up, and I did a little flyby by him. I should have recorded it. I had to pull over to take off these damn reindeer antlers so they fall off. They look like they're about to break. Looking like a snack. Put them in the car seat. Hour 9 minutes left. When I installed those quick releases, I think one of the turn signals, or the passenger turn signal, the Subi Bros blacked out turn signal LED, I think it came unplugged, so now I got hyper blinking. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's annoying. Hopefully when we trade headlights, it don't pop back out, because it's really annoying to do. I'm honestly kind of happy that I'm getting rid of these headlights, because I don't want all those wires and the ballast in my engine bay. I'd rather just have a clean setup. His headlights are stock, but they're like painted black, and he's done the sea lights and I think the bulbs. I think they're Morimoto. These Demon Eyes are actually from Diodynamics. I didn't really show them much on the channel. It's kind of a bummer, but I posted many pictures on my Instagram, or not even many, probably like 2 or 3 Instagram pictures with these lights, but they're pretty dope. I am gonna miss them, but I just don't like all those wires in my engine bay. So what we're doing is I'm giving him my headlights and I'm giving him my trunk, and he's giving me his trunk and his headlights, and that's pretty much it. It's gonna be so dope. It's not the Cybon duckbill one. That one's not aggressive as ViSRacing. I'll show you guys when I get it, of course. But yeah, hopefully this GoPro battery lasts me this whole trip and back, because I really want some footage for the channel. I haven't uploaded in a while. I'd be hella mad if a fucking deer just came out of nowhere and beat my shit. That shit would definitely get totaled. I'm going 72 right now. No, not trying to happen. Especially at night, I don't want that to happen on the way back either. It gets dark like around 5, it's almost 4. I really didn't want to come and pick up this trunk after work on a Monday. He first posted it, I want to say on a Friday, and I wanted to pick it up that Friday. I offered him, I think he posted it and it said 43 minutes ago, and I'm I'm pretty sure I was like one of the very first few people that messaged him about it. But like I said, he posted it on a Friday, and I wanted it that day, but he said the earliest he could do it because his work schedule is on a Monday, which today is a Monday when I'm recording and picking this up. But I just don't want to wait till Saturday, his next day off, and someone to offer him something better and him take that deal. So I want to pick this up right now. I really don't like driving all the way out to Crestview, which is like an hour and a half away. But if it's for a carbon fiber trunk, I'm definitely down to do it. Seeing that wing in that rear view mirror, it's gonna be so much different without it. My wife don't want me to get rid of this trunk at all, and like if I ever wanted to trade back for like a STI trunk or a pure red trunk, I really can't, because what I've noticed is at the body shop that painted my car, they didn't paint my car the same color pure red. I mean, I told them I had a pure red car, they read the paint code and everything, but it's darker. I don't know if it's a lightning red from the 2015 WRX. There's nobody in town around me that has the 2015 that I can kind of compare it to, because this is way darker than pure red. I have a buddy with a pure red STI, and our car is side by side. Mine is obviously way darker than his. If I ever got tired of this duckbill look, I was wanting to trade for a Cybon wingless trunk, and I was gonna buy a carbon fiber STI wing and have like a whole carbon fiber trunk. That's what I was originally gonna do if I couldn't find a Vis duckbill. I was gonna buy a Cybon trunk, Cybon, however you pronounce it, and buy a Cybon wing, and it would look so good paired together. Like I rarely see that on any of the Subarus. Just a completely carbon fiber STI trunk with the wing and all. Like it's clean. I'm just about there. I'm about 24 minutes away, as you guys can see. I'm probably not gonna record like while I'm there at his house. Like I don't really feel comfortable, to be honest. Like I would record it if he would let me, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable. I don't even know him. I've seen him at meets a few times, like Cars and Coffee and that Sunset Stance, but I never seen him like at his car or whatever. And when I did, he was leaving. He's already got his front bumper off, his headlights off, and I think he got his trunk off. All we got to do pretty much is take off all of my stuff and swap. Holy shit, that sun is bright. Oh my god. So that took way longer than expected. I got there around 4 something, and it's now 7:16. We had some problems that we ran into when we were swapping lights. His required like a lot of wiring, and we couldn't figure out why the headlights weren't working. The sea lights worked, but the headlights weren't, and it turns out we were missing a piece off of his car from the lights that the lights needed to be on. And it finally figured it after hours later, but the trunk was swapped within like 10 minutes. It's just the wiring that fucking held us up. But yeah, it's 7:16. I'm sleepy as fuck. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. Straight off of work, drove an hour and a half here, and now I gotta drive an hour and a half back. I still got an hour and 14 minutes left. I was doing 120 with this Nissan up here. He just flew past me and I wanted to catch up to him. Driving 100 plus miles on a stock motor and a WRX feels so sketchy. It shakes so bad. It probably doesn't help that I'm on the stiffest as you can be on these coilovers, and just my tire and wheel setup is just so weird. It's like 55 degrees and my damn intake is sneezing like crazy. Or whistling, I should say. I was cruising with this Nissan. Always like a speeding buddy on the freeway. I can get home faster. These lights honestly aren't bad. I'm gonna miss the RGB on my old ones, but these ones are pretty dope too. Like I said earlier, he has Morimoto. The turn signal is on the headlight now this time instead of above the fog light, I think it is, or below the fog light, one of those. And then the trunk looks so badass on the Subaru. Like it just pops on the red. and it like ties in together with my taillights. I think he wants to race. He keeps on doing pulls and looking towards me. Bro, I just ran it with this truck. He barely had me. That thing is fast. I had 38,043 when I left work, and now that's where I'm at. Actually, when I was at his house, I had the front end in his garage and the rear end was basically outside, not in the garage. So I couldn't really see how the car looked with the new trunk. So right now I just parked at a random spot in front of my apartment and I'm gonna see how it looks. Ignore my throw-up bearing chirping. Of course, it wants to go out right out of warranty. And I'll show you the lights as well, but here's the Duckville. This is that angle right here though. Kind of hard to see at night. And then I'll show you the lights. Sea lights are bright as shit. And then I'll show you the signals since he has the Morimoto lights. So the turn signal is on the sea light and it's amber. It's pretty badass. My other ones weren't like that. But I'll show you guys a better view in the daytime because right now it's too dark. And I got a shitty GoPro quality right now, so it's not on my camera. I'll show you guys on my camera. Brought the big boy camera out. Here's the vis trunk in the daylight. It's that angle right here, more aggressive than Sabon. There's a few flaws, like it's starting to peel right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Shit, my hood is open. Here's the headlights. One of the LEDs are burnt out right here. Here's that booty angle. I need to wash it. It's real dirty. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.